Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have supervision, enhanced hearing, extraordinary reflexes, to be, dare we say, superhuman? Well, Roku's new Pro Series TV can't do any of that for you. But with a 4K screen, side-firing speakers, and a blazing fast refresh rate, it'll sure feel like it. Elevate your entertainment using all your favorite apps like iHeart and play all your music, radio, and podcasts with the new Roku Pro Series. Your senses aren't better. Your TV is.
I'm Rodney Williams.
And I'm Travis Holloway. Welcome to the Wealth Break Podcast, a real conversation about finance.
Let's be honest. Building wealth doesn't look the same for everyone.
I feel like sometimes being broke is a cycle and that we might have to revisit that.
And we're not stopping at success stories.
What happens when it doesn't go right? How do you cope with it?
Because wealth isn't just about money. It's about creating a life where you thrive and help others do the same.
Listen to the Wealth Break Podcast on the iHeartRadio app.
Step into the world of power, loyalty, and luck.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
With family, cannolis, and spins mean everything.
Now, you wanna get mixed up in the family business.
Introducing The Godfather at ChumbaCasino.com. Test your luck in the shadowy world of The Godfather slot.
Someday, I will call upon you to do a service for me.
Play The Godfather now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Welcome to the family.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Last week, I was on vacation, right? I was in Hawaii. I don't know if you guys saw any of my stories. Did you guys, anybody see my story? Anybody care about their coworker?
Yes, I was very involved. Which one in particular?
Did you see the one with the birds coming in our hotel room?
Yes.
Hello, bird. Rebecca messaged me about the bird, the pigeon that was in our hotel room. Good morning, Rebecca.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Good. So when you made this comment to me about, because we were on the 16th floor and these pigeons kept coming into our hotel room. You know, you're in Hawaii, so you want the sliding door open.
Sure, why not?
Oh, looking at the ocean, you know, the air is coming in. You can hear it outside. It's beautiful. But these stupid pigeons kept coming into our room. They kept scaring them out, trying to get them out of my room. They kept coming back. And then Rebecca says, that reminds me of this. And I was like, oh, my God, you got to come on there and tell the story. So please, Rebecca, tell the story.
Yeah, so similar situation, but we were in San Diego, and we were on the 12th floor. It was our wedding weekend, the second marriage for both, so we had two connecting rooms since we have 4 kids between us. And so 12th floor, we've got the doors open with the balconies out there, you know, getting the nice fresh air in. And it's the morning of the wedding. I had been blow-drying my hair in one room, and I hear some commotion going on in the other room when I was done. And so I go to open the connecting door, and this little black bird comes flopping and like hopping and flying at my feet through the connecting room doors. I panic. I jump up in the air because it's like coming towards my feet. And I come down on my foot, and I just hear and feel like a crack in my foot. My husband comes running through, is able to get the bird out through the other bedroom door. I hobble over in pain. I'm on the bed crying. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the worst thing ever. He's like, we can get you to an emergency room. I said, no, hair and makeup is showing up in an hour. I'm not leaving this hotel. Not doing it. It's our wedding day. So we go about getting ready and everything. A friend has an ace bandage. They come and wrap my foot up for me, and we're icing it, doing everything that we can. I go to put my dress on after a couple of hours, and I'm like, I'm just going to wear my flats. I'm not going to mess with the heels that I got. Well, unfortunately, my dress was altered to the heels, and so now my dress was too long. So I forced my foot into the heels. We went and did pictures. Yep. Did pictures. I limped my way down the aisle, which now had also been moved in because we had planned everything at this hotel to have outdoor reception, outdoor ceremony, and of course it's going to come raining an hour before. And so limped down the aisle, and pretty much after the ceremony, I sat down in a chair and never got back up. They had to get a wheelchair at the end of the night because I could no longer put any weight on it. The next morning at 7 a.m., my husband, we call a CVS that's just down the street, and they happen to have a pair of crutches there. So he walks down to the CVS, gets the crutches, brings them back, and pretty much almost broke my foot. It was a really bad sprain. I was in a boot for 3 months after that.
Oh my goodness.
Stupid bird. On her wedding day.
Yeah.
Like, that's
On
crazy.
my wedding day. Second wedding. I had no plans on doing this ever again. I wanted this to be the perfect day.
What a trooper.
Yeah, can I post a picture you sent me of you in a wheelchair?
Sure.
In a wedding dress, in a wheelchair. Good, we'll put it up on John Jane Rich on stories.
Yeah,
Did you
it's
all
a
look up to
classic.
see if that black bird in your hotel room is any sort of omen for anything?
You know, I did not, but we had a friend about a month later. She sent us our wedding gift. She had cross-stitched a lyric from, like, one of the songs that we had played, and she put this pretty floral border around it, and then she cross-stitched a tiny little black bird in the upper corner of it. Memory of Blackbird.
Yeah.
That is terrible. Well, anyway, how about right now? Are you still married?
We are still married. It was 2 years last month, so.
Good. Well, congratulations. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
Yeah, and all I did was kick the bird out of my room. Thank God I didn't step on it. Jump. I would jump and fall 16 floors. In fact, you know what's funny? I had some weed gummies with me, right? And I told Blake, because her and I kind of want to try them, see if they help you sleep, the sleep ones. And I was like, she's like, do you want to take these weed gummies here? I was like, no. What if we take them? We jump off the balcony.
Oh my goodness, that is not.
I want to make sure that we're safe.
Are they the gummies I gave you?
Yeah.
You would not be doing any of that.
I'm like, I don't want to do anything crazy.
You would fall right asleep.
And I blame on the bird. We dropped 16 floors. All right. Thanks, Rebecca. Have a great day. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
I'm Rodney Williams.
And I'm Travis Holloway. Welcome to the Wealth Break Podcast, a real conversation about finance.
Let's be honest. Building wealth doesn't look the same for everyone.
I feel like sometimes being broke is a cycle and that we might have to revisit that.
And we're not stopping at success stories.
What happens when it doesn't go right? How do you cope with it?
Because wealth isn't just about money. It's about creating a life where you thrive and help others do the same.
Listen to the Wealth Break Podcast on the iHeartRadio app.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.